They are actual and real.
And even that old house there. When I went in the house, I got the funniest feeling. It really was antique, you know. And the lady lived there, and she let me go in there and then show me around. And I could swear I've been there before.
Huh.
But the old mill, if I would go back in there today, I'd probably have the same feeling.
Yeah.
Or something, you know, and yet you can't
Put a finger on it.
you can't put your finger on what is it that's about this place is haunting to me, you know. But
Oh, I know what you mean.
I've done that different, had that feeling different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, every now and then you get that feeling, you know. That's your deja vu there. I've been here before already.
Today we are going to be talking about déjà vu. Déjà vu is where you have this feeling that you've been somewhere before, you've met someone before, you've been in that situation before, and it feels like you're reliving it, and sometimes you can even picture what is going to happen next. In this clip, Elon Musk is a very, very smart man, and he talks about how he believes that there's a very high chance that we are in a simulation. And yeah, I'm gonna play it for you right here.
That 40 years ago, we had Pong, like two rectangles and a dot. That was what games were. Now, 40 years later, we have photorealistic 3D simulations with millions of people playing simultaneously, and it's getting better every year. And soon we'll have virtual reality, we'll have augmented reality. If you assume any rate of improvement at all, then the games will become indistinguishable from reality. They'll be indistinguishable. We'll not be able to tell the difference between that game and the reality as we know it. And then it seems like, well, how do we know that that didn't happen in the past? And that we're not in one of those games ourselves?
I chose The Matrix. Obviously, if you've seen The Matrix, it's about a simulated world versus like reality, and it's kind of confusing, but I'm mainly using this clip because it like introduces deja vu into the movie, and it got people like thinking of like deeper into the thought of deja vu. That movie like started deja vu, I think. In a way it kind of did, because it pretty much just introduced it and people got thinking. And obviously they liked the movie because there was a couple more movies after the first Matrix. Yeah, and I wanted to put a clip of the Matrix trailer in here because it I don't know how to really explain it. It tells you like a theory of how the world is or is going to be in the future.
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream world and the real world? The Matrix is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
Déjà vu.
What did you just say?
Nothing, just had a little déjà vu.
What did you see?
What happened?
A black cat went past us, and then another that looked just like it.
How much like it? Was it the same cat?
Might have been, I'm not sure.
Switch, APOC.
What is it?
A deja vu is usually a glitch in the Matrix. It happens when they change something.
Now let's talk about the Berenstain Bears. Growing up, I watched that show all the time. I always remembered it Berenstain, Stein, but apparently it's always been Berenstain, Stain. I'm not the only one that thought that. Like, I asked a couple of my friends in my family, and they remember it Berenstain. The definition of the Mandela effect is when you thought you saw a certain thing a different way, but it was never actually like that. But a group of people agreed with you that it was that way, but it never was. Not most people think that. Most people remember how it is now, but there is a group of people that remember it a different way, including me. Like, a lot of, like, these examples that I'm about to show you, I remember them being a totally different way. I'll show you some examples here.
So Kit Kat, right? Kit-cat. Kit Kat.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's never had a dash.
Wait, that's fucked up. That's
Right?
weird.
Well, the Monopoly guy has never had a monocle.
Okay, you're right. This doesn't look right. His face looks different. You're right.
He
Okay.
always had the little fucking dangling people that are dressed as a Monopoly guy, they all have a monocle. All of them.
Also, there's this big Mandela effect about Nelson Mandela, which is where the Mandela effect came from. It was believed he actually died in prison, but yeah, like, a group of people thought he already died in prison. Nobody knows why we thought that, but when he got out of prison, everybody was like, wait, I thought he died. But he actually didn't. I don't know why everyone thought he was already dead. But yeah, that's where the Mandela effect came from. So sometimes I will have these dreams, like, of how my school day is. Like, I'll have these dreams of me being in school, like my friends and teachers will be there. And then I'll wake up, go to school, and the exact same thing that happened in my dream happened. It's very creepy, for one. This happens to me a lot, and normally I can be like, I'll, like, tell my friends, be like, wait, stop, everybody stop moving. I'm having major deja vu right now, and it's just really weird, because you can honestly, like, if you don't tell people to, like, stop and don't tell anyone you're having deja vu, you can almost predict what is going to happen if you're like me and you had, like, dreams about your day. That's not the most common deja vu, but it's definitely happened to me a couple times. Yeah, but I almost have deja vu, like, maybe twice, probably like once a week. I'll have deja vu, and no one's actually figured out, like, an actual definition of deja vu. Like, there's so many theories, like over 40 theories of deja vu, and everyone believes in something. I believe in a couple, personally, but there is no set definition of what deja vu is. I honestly don't believe it's like deja vu comes from epileptic seizures. That's what people thought it was, like, from your brain or something, but I don't think it is from that. Like, I believe it's more than that. Like, I don't care if I sound crazy, but I believe deja vu comes from our past lives, and I believe that when we have deja vu, we're experiencing something from our other life that we're reliving. And I believe that's because in our past life we made the same decision to get to that same spot, and then we make another decision, and that will lead to maybe some more deja vu. Like in your past life, maybe you made that same decision. Alright, I'm about to play this clip I found of this guy. He was telling a story about deja vu. I honestly really agreed with this guy of what he had to say and how he explained it. He explained it really well. And if I didn't explain it that well, I'm going to show you this video and hopefully it'll help you understand a bit of what I said earlier about making decisions and it leading to another thing, and that causes deja vu of you repeating that moment in your life. I'm gonna roll the clip now for you.
Every single time you make a decision, it doesn't matter what the decision is. It could be a big decision like, oh, I'm gonna decide to get married or not to get married, or it can be something little like, I think I'll order pepperoni pizza today instead of mushroom pizza, or I'm gonna decide to get up off the couch right now, or maybe I'll wait 5 minutes, to go make a sandwich because I'm hungry. Any decision that you make, you put energy into that decision. But the decision you don't make splits off and forms its own reality. So there are millions and billions and trillions of other yous. When I experience deja vu, yes, it's like, okay, I've been here before. I've been right here before, but it wasn't quite like this. You people weren't here. These people were here. And they were having a conversation about something very specific. I can't pull it off the top of my head, but I'll hear a very specific conversation. And I'll be struck with a memory of something that it was just happening a few minutes before that led up to this conversation. And I actually wasn't even sitting right here. I was over there, and my perspective will kind of lean its way over to that side of the room. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm literally watching an alternate timeline lay itself out in front of this one. And it's almost so vivid that I can point to it. Like my mind's eye can see it so vividly that I can almost point and touch it.
And that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really enjoy watching these kind of videos, honestly, about creepy, conspiracy, horror. I really like that kind of stuff, and I really enjoyed making this video. Thank you for watching again. Let me know what you think. Bye.